to another story time at home with the Livermore Public Library. My name is Miss Caitlin, and today we're going to be using our shakers. So grab a shaker or a rattle for the songs towards the end of story time. Greetings! Let's begin with our hello song. It's a repeat after me song, so everything I say, you should say too. Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Hello, hello. Can you clap your hands? Can you stretch up high? Can you touch your toes? Can you turn around? Can you say hello? Hello, hello. Can you stomp your feet? Hello, hello. Can you stomp your feet? Can you stretch up high? Can you touch your toes? Can you turn around? Can you say hello? Very good. Now we're going to do open, shut them. Ready? Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, creep them, crawl them. Right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your mouth real wide. But do not let them in. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Let's learn our letter of the day. Today's letter is O. Did you notice the O sound in the song we just sang? Open starts with O, but so does octopus and orange, like my shirt, or orange, like the fruit. There are lots of good words that start with O, including our word of the day. Today's word is old. Old, if you're talking about a person or another living creature, means it has lived for a long time. If you're talking about something that is an object, like my old shoes, that just means that they were made a long time ago. We are going to find our word of the day in the book we read later. To go along with our letter of the day this week, we are going to do a rhyme that has to do with oranges and other fruits. To do this rhyme, we're going to get our hands ready. Can you ball them into fists like this? Great. Way up high in the orange tree, two little oranges smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came the oranges. I picked them up, cut them into wedges, took a bite, and boy, were they good. What fruit should we do next? How about apples? Can we get our apples ready? Way up high in the apple tree, two little apples smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came the apples. I picked them up, I brushed them off, took a bite, and boy, were they good. For our last fruit, let's do a banana. So bananas are shaped a little differently, so we're going to make our hands nice and long with our pinky finger and our thumb extended all the way and the other fingers tucked in. Way up high in the banana tree, two little bananas smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came the bananas. I picked them up. I peeled them. Took a bite. Hum! And boy, were they good. For today's book, we are going to read Floss by Kim Lewis. Floss was a young border collie who belonged to an old man in a town. She walked with the old man in the streets and loved playing ball with the children in the park. There's Floss. That kind of dog is called a border collie. My son is a farmer, the old man told Floss. He has a sheepdog who is too old to work. He needs a young dog to herd sheep on his farm. He could train a border collie like you. So Floss and the old man traveled away from the town with its streets and houses and children playing ball in the park. They came to the heather-covered hills of a valley where nothing much grew except sheep. Somewhere in her memory, Floss knew about sheep. Old Nell soon showed her how to round them up. The farmer trained her to run wide and lie down and walk on behind, to shed and to pen. She worked very hard to become a good sheepdog. See what she's doing? She's helping guide the sheep where the farmer wants them to go. But sometimes Floss woke at night, while Nell lay sound asleep. She remembered playing with children and rounding up balls in the park. The farmer took Floss up to the hill one day to see if she could gather the sheep on her own. She was rounding them up when she heard a sound. At the edge of the field, the farmer's children were playing with a brand new black and white ball. What kind of ball is that? It's a soccer ball. Floss remembered all about children. She ran to play with their ball. She showed off her best nose kicks, her best passes. She did her best springs in the air. "Hey, Dad, look at this!" yelled the children. "Look at Floss!" Sheep started drifting away. Uh-oh. The sheep escaped through the gate and into the yard. There were sheep in the garden and sheep on the road. "Floss, lie down!" The farmer's voice was like thunder. "You are supposed to work on this farm, not play." He took Floss back to the doghouse. Uh-oh, Floss is in trouble. Floss lay and worried about balls and sheep. She dreamed about the streets of a town, the hills of a valley, children and farmers all mixed together, while Nell had to round up the straying sheep. But Nell was too old to work every day, and Floss had to learn to take her place. She worked so hard to gather the sheep well that she was too tired to dream anymore. The farmer was pleased and ran Floss in the dog trials. "She's a good worker now," the old man said. The children still wanted to play with their ball. "Hey, Dad," they asked, "can old Nell play now?" But old Nell didn't know about children and play. "No one can play ball like Floss," they said. So the farmer gave it some thought. "Go on," he whispered to Floss. The children kicked the ball high into the air. Floss remembered all about children. She ran to play with their ball. She showed off her best nose kicks, her best passes. She did her best springs in the air. And they all played ball together. The end. I always liked this book as a kid because I had a dog just like that. And she played ball with us. Let's get up, get moving a little bit. We are going to sing The Ants Go Marching. Can we get our hands ready with one ant on each finger? Yeah? Let's do this. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. The little one stops to suck his thumb and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. What comes after one? Two. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching two by two. The little one stops to tie his shoe and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. What's after two? Three. The ants go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching three by three, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching three by three. The little one stops to climb a tree and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, 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 boom. Very good. Do you have your shaker ready? Because it's time to use our shakers in the next two songs. First, we're going to sing If You're Happy and You Know It. If you're happy and you know it, shake your shaker. If you're happy and you know it, shake your shaker. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shake your shaker. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, spin around. If you're happy and you know it, spin around. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, spin around. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. Very good. Next, we are going to sing our opposite song. Opposite is another word that starts with O. Imagine that. We shake our shakers front and back, front and back, front and back. We shake our shakers front and back, shake our shakers. We shake our shakers up and down, up and down, up and down. We shake our shakers up and down, shake our shakers. We shake our shakers left and right, left and right, left and right. We shake our shakers left and right, shake our shakers. We shake our shakers round and round, round and round, round and round. We shake our shakers round and round, shake our shakers. So here we are at the end of another story time. Thank you so much for joining us for Storytime at Home with the Livermore Public Library. Let's say goodbye by singing We Clap Our Hands Like This. We clap our hands like this. We clap our hands like this. We clap our hands with all our friends. We clap our hands like this. We stomp our feet like this. We stomp our feet like this. We stomp our feet with all our friends. We stomp our feet like this. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye to all our friends. We wave goodbye like this. Goodbye, everybody. I will see you next time.